Hi everyone. Today in this video I am going to solve examples on linear differential equations. So without wasting our time, let us move to the green board. Linear differential equation. The differential equation is said to be linear. The differential equation is said to be linear in which the dependent variable in which the dependent variable and its differential coefficient and its differential coefficients occur only in occur only in first degree first degree and are not multiplied together and are not multiplied together. In other words, we can say, let us say a differential equation of the form, I will write here, or a differential equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q are functions of x only, and this is called a linear differential equation of first order, which is a linear differential equation of first order. So please remember, a differential equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q is called a linear differential equation of first order, where the value of p and q are only in terms of x. The values for p and q are only in terms of x. Such type of equations are called as a linear differential equation of first order. Now solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q are functions of x only. Functions of x only. So let us say the given differential equation is let dy divided by dx plus py is equal to q. Now multiplying both the sides by multiplying both sides by e raised to integration of p into dx, comma we get. So if we multiplying both the sides by e raised to integration of p into dx, we get, that is left hand side we have, this is dy by dx e raised to integration of p into dx plus p into y into e raised to integration of p into dx is equal to right hand side q into e raised to integration of p into dx. Just multiplying both the sides by e raised to integration of p into dx. Say this is equation number 1. Say this is equation number 1. Now consider I will consider this term. So I will take this term y into e raised to integration of p into dx. So let us consider, so that value is equal to d by dx of, I will consider the differentiation. If you differentiate this term, the term which is shown in a bracket or box, that is y into e raised to integration of p into dx. So we have to differentiate here by using product rule. So first I will write e raised to integration of p into dx as it is. What is differentiation of first term? Differentiation of this first term is equal to dy divided by dx plus second term y, first term y as it is. We have to differentiate the second term, that is d by dx of e raised to integration of p into dx. So first second term as it is, differentiate the first term, and then first term as it is, differentiate the second term. Then this is equal to e raised to integration of p into dx, first term as it is, that is dy by dx e raised to integration of p into dx plus y into bracket. Now let us say this whole term is equal to x. This term is equal to x. It becomes e raised to x. And what is differentiation of e raised to x? Differentiation of e raised to x is e raised to x, but x value is integration of p into dx. And then we have to differentiate d by dx of integration of p into dx. equal to dy by dy by dx e raised to integration of p into dx plus y e raised to integration of p into dx. Now what is the differentiation of this integration of p into dx? This p is constant. I will write it outside. P is constant. I will write it outside. What is the remaining term? The remaining term of d by dx of integration of dx only. What is integration of dx? Integration of dx is x. And what is differentiation of x with respect to x? You will get 1. So I will leave that term. So this is equal to dy divided by dx e raised to integration of p into dx plus py e raised to integration of p into dx. This is the value for d by dx of y into e raised to integration of p into dx. Now if you check equation 1, the equation 1 in case of equation 1, so this is nothing but this term, that is q into e raised to integration of p into dx, because left hand side we have this is dy by dx e raised to integration of p into dx plus py e raised to integration of p into dx is similar. So we have to substitute from equation 1 in this equation. We get that is equal to this is equal to d by dx of y into e raised to integration of p into dx is equal to, right hand side you will get q into e raised to integration of p into dx. Since I will write here from 1. Now integrate on both the sides. Integration on both sides with respect to x. What we get, that is integration of dy by dx, d by dx of y into e raised to integration of p into dx, and this is with respect to x, means we can write dx is equal to, right hand side also integration of q into e raised to integration of p into dx and with respect to x, that is dx. So now here what is integration of this differentiation? Integration of differentiation get cancels, means with respect to x also get cancels. So we are left with y into e raised to integration of p into dx is equal to integration of q into e raised to integration of p into dx into dx. And here this e raised to integration of p into dx, we can write it as integrating factor, that is if. So therefore the required solution is, therefore the required solution is we can write it as y into integrating factor if is equal to integration of q into integrating factor with respect to x, that is dx, where if is equal to e raised to integration of p into dx. So this is the required solution for a linear differential equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. So please remember, if a given differential equation is linear, that is of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q, then its solution is given by y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx, where integrating factor is equal to e raised to integration of p into dx. Now let us take an example. Solve dy by dx plus 2xy is equal to x cube. Okay, so first we have to compare with dy by dx plus py is equal to q. If you compare with dy by dx plus py is equal to q, the value for p is equal to 2x. This is the value for p, and the value for q is equal to x cube. Okay, so here let p is equal to 2x, p is equal to 2x, and q is equal to x raised to 3. Then first we have to find the integrating factor. So integrating factor value is equal to e raised to integration of p into dx. This is equal to e raised to integration of, what is p value? P value is 2x into dx is equal to e raised to integration of 2 into, what is integration of this x term? Integration of x is x square divided by 2. I will delete this 2. This 2 as it is. Integration of this x is equal to x square divided by 2, where 2 and 2 get cancels, means integrating factor is equal to e raised to x square. So this is the integrating formula. So now therefore the required solution is given by the required solution is given by y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx. So that is y into what is integrating factor? E raised to x square is equal to integration of, substitute the value for q. The q value is equal to x cube, that is x cube, into what is integrating factor? E raised to x square into dx. Now we have to integrate this. To integrate this, I will make an adjustment. This x cube we can write it as x square into x into e raised to x square into dx. X cube we can write it as x square into x. Okay, so this is equal to integrate this we have to put x square is equal to t. If you substitute x square is equal to t, then what is differentiation of x square? Differentiation of x square is 2x into dx is equal to dt, and therefore x into dx is equal to dt divided by 2. Substitute in the above equation. So what we can write, that is y into e raised to x square is equal to integration of, what is the value for this x square? X square I have taken, that is equal to t. This is t value into next e raised to x square value is t. Then what are the remaining term? This x into dx, and x into dx is equal to dt divided by 2. So here I will write 1 by 2 outside. The remaining term is integration of t into e raised to t into dt is equal to 1 by 2 into bracket e raised to t into dt. Now to integrate this, I will write 1 by 2 as it is into bracket. So this is Euler formula. So first one this is, and this is second term. So first I will write t as it is. What is integration of e raised to t? Integration of e raised to t is e raised to t minus integration of integrated term and this differentiation of this first term. Differentiation of t with respect to t is equal to 1 into dt. Okay, this is equal to 1 by 2 into bracket t into e raised to t minus, what is integration of e raised to t into 1? Integration of e raised to t into 1 is e raised to t. You can take e raised to t common, so e raised to t is common, then we are left with t minus 1. T minus 1 divided by 2. This is the required solution. At last put t is equal to x square, that is e raised to x square divided by 2 into bracket x square minus 1. This is the required solution. Next example, solve dy by dx is equal to y into tan x minus sec square x. So first you have to write down the given term in given equation in the form of dy by dx plus dy is equal to q. So I will write dy by dx. Transpose this y into tan x to the right hand side minus tan x into y is equal to minus sec square x. Minus sec square x. If you compare with dy by dx plus py is equal to q, this is nothing but p value. This is nothing but p value, and this whole value right hand side is equal to q. So I will write here p is equal to minus tan x, and q is equal to minus sec square x. We have to find integrating factor. Integrating factor formula is e raised to integration of p into dx, and this is equal to e raised to integration of minus tan x into dx, minus tan x into dx is equal to e raised to minus as it is. What is integration of this tan x? Integration of tan x is log sec x. Integration of tan x is log sec x. This is equal to e raised to, by using logarithmic property, logarithm of sec raised to minus 1 of this x, or sorry, not this is sec raised to minus 1, this is sec x raised to minus 1, and is equal to e raised to logarithm of 1 divided by sec x, and 1 by sec x is nothing but cos x, so e raised to logarithm of cos x. This is integrating factor. Now what is its solution? Therefore its solution is given by, therefore its solution is given by, its solution is given by y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor into dx. This is equal to, substitute the value for integrating factor, y into e raised to logarithm of cos x is equal to integration of, substitute the value for q, q value is equal to minus sec square x into, what is integrating factor? Integrating factor value is e raised to logarithm of cos x into dx. So here I will write integrating factor is equal to only cos x, because e raised to log get cancels. So here I will write y into, this is cos x, e raised to, no, this is only cos x, is equal to integration of minus sec square x. What is the value of e raised to log? E raised to log get cancelled, so simply we can write it as cos x into dx is equal to integration of minus sec square x into cos x, we can also write it as 1 divided by sec x into dx, where one of the sec x get cancels, so minus integration of the remaining term is sec x into dx. And what is integration of minus, what is integration of sec x? Integration of sec x is logarithm of sec x plus tan x, logarithm of sec x plus tan x into, sorry, plus integrating constant c, left hand side we have y into cos x. So please remember, in this case integrating factor we can also write it as only cos x, because e raised to log cos x means e raised to log get cancels, we are left with only cos x, and this is the required solution.